Hello, everybody, and welcome to Candidly Speaking with Chelle and Kelle. And right now, you just have Chelle. Kelle is caught in some traffic, but she will be joining us just in a few minutes, I'm sure. So just stuck with me right now. So bear with me, guys. Sorry, I know it's disappointing. But anyway, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here tonight as we celebrate all things mom. Have some wonderful moms who will be joining us. And just want to talk about what a blessing it is to be a mom, what a blessing it is to have or to have had a wonderful mom. And we hope you will celebrate with us. So we are sponsored by Blue Sky Video Productions. That is Bruce Himmelblau's company. He is our amazing producer. He does a wonderful job. If you are looking for this kind of assistance, believe me, Bruce is your man. Amazing to work with. If he can work with us, yeah, he can do just about anything. We're also sponsored by Cards That Wow, which is Kellen's company, and she does truly amazing work, guys. If you have not seen her work, please check her out at cardsthatwow.com. She also has a Facebook page. So again, thanks for watching. If you would like to comment and let us know that you're here, we would love to know that, and let us know where you're from. If you're catching the replay, please just put in hashtag replay. We would love to have you subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. That is called Candidly Speaking with Chelle and Kelle. And also we have a Facebook page, so you can never miss an episode, because why would you want to do that? So let's get started. And we're going to bring on first, we've got Cynthia Mannion and Diane Dornish, and they are both here right now. So come on in, ladies. Hello, and we've got Bruce too. Yay, Bruce! That is.
Yes, I forgot to take myself out.
Actually, have you appeared on camera here before?
No, not on this show.
This is the one and only Bruce Himmelblau, guys. Yeah, turn a hand. Absolutely, well deserved.
Thank you.
And we also have Diane and Cynthia. Cynthia's been on the show before. Diane has not been, but absolutely friend of the show. Welcome, ladies, and welcome, Bruce.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to have you. We are here to talk about all things mom. So I don't know if you heard in the introduction, I said, you all are great moms. You have great moms, have had great moms. So let's just talk about that. And Bruce, you feel free to chime in anytime you like as well. Okay? Bruce?
So I was actually trying to listen to the audio that was a little bit long.
We're having a little bit of audio problems, guys. So
let me see if I can take mute Diane just for a little bit.
Okay.
I think that might have solved some of the issues for now. Okay, one more time.
Okay. You still want me to talk?
Go ahead.
What we're doing? I'm sorry. You know, trying to get me not to talk really is the harder thing to do here. So, Cynthia, you are an amazing mom. I know you have a gorgeous son, as do I. And I know that you have a wonderful story with you and your mother. So let's talk about that. Talk about where you came from, Cynthia.
Certainly. But first of all, are all of you ready for Mother's Day? Guys, everyone has a mother, living or dead. You got to do something special with them, for them, in memory of them, because we all came from a mother. I have a picture of my great-grandmother, Phoebe Atikuski, and she was born in Pennsylvania, first generation, I believe, of Lithuanian Polish descent. And I bet all of our grandmothers and grandmothers have a story and different traditions and different foods and maybe different things they did on Mother's Day. I know May is my favorite month of the year. And to the right is me. Getting married in Annapolis, Maryland. And from this, I got the most wonderful son in the world, which was worth everything. Michelle and I joke we each had one perfect son.
That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. And look what a beautiful
This
picture.
is my mother and me. My mother was my entire life. She was my best friend. She was my confidant.
So pretty, Cynthia.
And she was kind of, I would say, like very Jackie O, actually. She died in 1979, leaving me with 3 children to raise, as a matter of fact, ages almost 3, 11, and 14. So I
Wow.
really, and it took me, I don't know if I've ever really stopped to stop picking out a Mother's Day and a Christmas present for her. It's just amazing how you can love that much until you get a child of your own, and then you can't even believe you can love that much. Wouldn't you say so, Michelle?
Absolutely. And it's funny that you mentioned that because my entire life growing up, I remember my mother saying, I love you. And I said, well, I love you too. And she'd say, you can't possibly comprehend how much I love you. And I said, well, sure I can. I love you too. Boy, was she right. Was she ever right? You cannot fathom it. I think until, you get that little person, in your arms the first time and just, you couldn't imagine that you could possibly love that much. And it just, and the funny thing is, now I know you have one son. I have a daughter as well.
Oh,
And
sorry.
the funny thing is when I was pregnant with her, this is not a nice story. It's not going to paint me in a very favorable light. But
True.
I was concerned because I thought, how am I going to, I don't want this to take away from Parker, my son, at all. How does this work? And I'm an only child. So I didn't understand how the whole, but that love just multiplies. It does. It doesn't have to be divided. It just multiplies. And it's amazing. Because Diane, you have how many daughters? 2. Okay. And I don't, yeah, we're having audio problems with Diane, guys. And I'm sorry. We're working diligently to get that fixed.
All right. can you hear me?
We can.
All right. Hopefully we won't have problems. And if we do, I'll mute. I have 2 daughters that are grown and out of school, out of college, and living on their own, doing their thing. So, and I agree. You can't imagine you could love anybody more than your spouse. And then they give you that baby and you're like, wow, it's just amazing. You would die for that child and you would kill if anybody hurt that child.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it is amazing how that happens. So
For our audience out there who are dog mommies, I know that you love your dogs just as much. It's an amazing, that love that's in you goes out, and you want to be the mother of, your plants, your garden, your dogs, your pets. So
It's
Mother's Day is universal.
Yeah. And I think just that maternal instinct is such a
Mhm.
cool thing. I mean, it really is. I mean, little animals have it and little girls have it. It's just amazing how it works. And I don't know, y'all see Eric Bam's comment over here? He says, my mom, Ethel Daniels Burns, could whip all y'all's moms. Okay. Eric, I see your Ethel
Good
Daniels
old
Burns,
Eric.
and I'm going to raise you a Jeannie Scott Jesse here. Okay. I'm going to tell you. She's a good Kentucky farm girl. But I know you had to have a wonderful mama, Eric, because you are a pretty cool guy. But yeah, look at that picture.
So this is me, Cynthia Mannion, Fishman Irby, with my son Colin. And actually, I had just the most wonderful time with this boy. People kept telling me about terrible twos, and I said, "Are you kidding? They're terrific twos." It's just every single age was wonderful, and I am so proud of the man that he has grown up to be. He is a real estate agent in Boston area. He got a full wide scholarship to St. Michael's College in Vermont. He was a pitcher and a skier, and it just makes you so blessed and so grateful, especially during these times that you had those times. I mean, I've been thinking about so many of my friends that are having babies right now or in the hospital during COVID, and my heart goes out to them, but they're still going to celebrate Mother's Day.
And it absolutely, she should thank me. Bam. I'm trying to read these. Well, no, those of y'all who watch the show, no, I cannot half see. And if I put glasses on, then there's, I've got those blue ones and it looks ridiculous. But yes, Eric, I know you are a blessing to your mother. And I know you have, I don't even have to read it. I know it says you have on bedazzled pants. Does it? Does it not? Is that what it says? Yeah. So, But yeah, that's the whole thing. It's cool. You love, you of course treasure and adore your children when they're these little, helpless, people that you're helping to form and and mold them into the person that they're going to be. But how cool is it when they are adults and you're also friends? And let me ask you all this question. What do you all think? I know there are parents who feel like you need to be friends with your child, and then there are parents who don't feel that way. And I'm talking about when they're younger. I'm not talking about, adult children. So what are your thoughts on that?
I think when you're younger, you're the parent. You have to be the strong one. You have to lead. You have to show them, set a good example so that they can know what's right and wrong.
Right.
And
I agree with Cynthia. We have to be the parent. And then as they get older, we can let go of that portion and become their friends. So you have to do both, but be the parent.
I agree too, because when they're little, they're not looking for. They've got friends.
Right.
They don't need another friend. They need that parent. But I got to tell you something funny, Diane. You say when they're older, you can let go. Here's the funny thing: if I'm doing something right now that Jeannie Jessie doesn't think I should be doing, you better know she's going to let me know it. She is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's. I mean, so in that respect, I get the parenting. I don't know. It never really stops. I mean, you always want what's best for them, and you always want them to make good choices and wise decisions. And I think as you age, or I know that this is certainly the case in my experience, you really, even though I always knew my mom was wise, in both my parents, I'm blessed that I still have both of my parents. But you just don't realize until you're older how wise they truly are. And there is no one on the face of the earth who's looking out for you and who wants more for you than your mom and your dad. But moms are just so special, and so are dads. I can't even say that. So it's interesting. Now I'm going to cough. Excuse me.
We should put a 1 in the comments if your mother's still alive and you see her, good, bad, or indifferent, and maybe a 2 in the comments if your mother is not with us anymore, and maybe a 3 if it's other you don't know. I mean, there's adopted or you never met her, or life has many curveballs. So that'd be interesting just to see how many. Because my mom died at the age of 46 of leukemia. She's buried at Arlington National Cemetery. And when I hit 46, I actually didn't think I was going to live past that. Like a whole other thing had to happen to keep me going.
Yeah.
Because I miss that mother figure.
Yeah, I can't even imagine, Cynthia. It is difficult for me to even put myself in that position. It is difficult for me to I can't imagine. I can't wrap my brain around not having my mom. And talk about something. My mom, I live 27 houses away from my mom.
Love that. Oh, I would have done anything for that.
And it's wonderful. And sometimes people kind of look at you sideways when you say that, but
family. That's what it's all about.
Wonderful. And you know what? We're not up in each other. We're not, truth be told, I'm probably more up in her, her business. If I drive by and, there's a car in the driveway that I don't recognize, I'm on who's that? Or where are you? Or it's 11 o'clock at night. Do you understand that? Where are you? So
adorable.
That may just be me. And I don't know, part of that's an only child thing too. Because it's always the 3 of us, and now, 5 with my 2. I got to show you. I was not as prepared as Cynthia. Cynthia is the smart one here, and she emails the pictures to Bruce. But I'm going to try to show you just a few pictures that if I'm smart enough to do this. Let's see. You know what? Now it won't let me do it, Bruce. Oh, there we go. Can I make this?
Oh, yes, she's beautiful.
This
You're
is
lucky.
that's
I was 21 when my mom left me.
Yes,
There she is.
Hi, girl.
Hi.
Welcome.
We missed you. You're here just in perfect time. Look at the beautiful mom that's on the screen.
Can you see that picture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? I tried to make it bigger. That's my mom. That's Jeannie Scott Jesse. She is, like I said, lives 27 houses down the street from me. She is just, she's my heart. I love her, love her, love her. And I'm the only one, and she's an only child. So that's her, and she is absolutely as beautiful in person as she is in this picture. This is a real picture. And let's see, I'm going to show you this one. This is my daughter. Can you see that?
Not yet.
Nope.
See, Mom.
Nope. Am I still connected? Because I'm having difficulties with my internet.
Yep, you are. And I'm seeing a message from Lona who lost her mother, Ferguson. Your mother passed at 57. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So your mother was 57 and you were obviously younger.
Yeah. My goodness.
So my mom died at 46 and I was 21 at the time.
Well,
And we'll have another whole conversation offline later, Lona, about that, because that brings up so many emotions. Maybe the girls will do another show and we can be on that about
absolutely
how you survived and what you did and your network. And that's like a whole nother mother thing. Look at those mother things go off at every tangent.
They do.
So important. Mother Earth.
There you go. There you go. And I don't know why this isn't working. I should have tried to figure out how to do this. Lorna was 37. You know,
And I'm
now
trying to find a picture of my mom.
I'm trying to show, yeah. And when I hit share now, it's not letting me. I don't know what it's doing. It says, "Am I having issues?" Yes, I am having issues. I'm having issues.
Oh,
I don't know how I got mom up there, but that's the most.
Because
that's what we're here to talk about.
Oh, Mona, I'm so sorry about that. I just lost my father in 2020, as a matter of fact, and my brother in 2021.
yes.
Wow.
I'm going to win by the last woman standing.
Yeah. God love you.
Yeah, so we'll have to talk on Father's Day too. So we got another show there.
Yeah, and another show in June. You know, I am just so incredibly blessed in so many ways. But I got married when I was 25, and I had, not many people can say this. I got married when I was 25, and I had all four of my grandparents at my wedding.
Wow.
And I had a great grandmother at my wedding, and she lived, I think, Mom will correct me, I think she lived to be 103. Maybe it was just 102. But, I have my great-grandfather, her husband, he passed away when I was in college. I mean, so I absolutely, have such amazing memories of him. And it's just so cool to think about, where you came from and how each generation molded the one, that came after them, and, how we got to where we are now, and just this amazing legacy really of love and nurturing and kindness and
Sometimes survival.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how did you show pictures? Because I just found two.
I don't know how. So
I'm going to give them to Bruce.
yeah, I don't know how to do that either.
Our
Bruce,
secret
get on my
weapon.
Facebook page.
I can't find Bruce now.
I am going to try it one more time. If I hit share.
Bruce, can you speak? Is your mother living?
I don't know about Bruce's mother.
I believe she passed away 2 years ago.
Did
So
she?
she's
I don't think I know that.
I'm not sure. But
What
I
about
was
your mom?
when you were talking about, repeating things that your mom does and, how they mold you. And it's funny how you pick the best things, like the traditions and the rituals. And then you go, I'm never going to do that when I'm a mom, or I'm never going to say that. And have you said it? I've said it. And I'm like, oh, I said I would never say that.
It's all look.
That's my little baby.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
And then we went on a cruise, and we went and all got princess makeovers. We got our hair done in crowns.
Fun.
And
Well,
that's
this is you in your cap and gown, your red cap and gown.
my little Embug. That's preschool graduation.
She still
Preschool
looks exactly like that.
Huh.
Exactly. I would know that was Emily anywhere.
Yep.
Oh,
We have a Megamind group, and remember there was one time when I had to let the dogs out or do something, and I had Emily sit here. I said, just let people in because I'm the host of the Zoom meeting. And then when I came back, nobody even knew that it wasn't me.
No one knew. No one noticed that Kellen wasn't there, and then it was
they need to put their glasses on.
She's my mini me.
It was pretty funny.
Well, that's cute. How old is she now?
She's graduating high school this year.
Woohoo! Who do we have here?
Oh, this is when we got our princess makeovers.
This is okay. Good.
So we were on a Disney cruise.
Oh, I love that, and I love the crown. See, Queen Mother. There you go.
There you go.
They go. Emily's like, Mom, we're the oldest people in here because it was the Bippity Boppity Boo Salon, which is like for little kids.
I love it. I would have been there with you.
See,
Me too.
I've done a lot of stuff like that with Emily. Like I wanted to this is 3 generations, and I wanted to do generation stuff. So I heard about this class where you could make a gingerbread, like a ceramic gingerbread house, and I thought that'll be fun. So I paid, made the reservations, and we walk in, and there's all these 4 and 5-year-olds, and Emily's like, Mother,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You all
We
did
had a
One at a
blast.
time, right?
We had a blast.
Well,
And
I'm
those-
so mad about
That's a
these
story
pictures.
for everybody and a memory.
We created a memory.
That's right.
I'm all about that. I'm all about memories.
When my daughter was born, there were 5 generations of us. 5 generations.
5. That's amazing. All still alive.
I've only gotten to 3.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool when you like go to the mall or something and you see families together and how they all look alike? Just different parts of the different, I guess, stages of life. The
Right.
grandmother, the mother, the children. It's so cool.
And you know what? And this really doesn't have so much to do with mothers, but just family, I guess. Okay, my grandfather passed away about a month after I got married, about a month after my wedding. That's my maternal grandfather. So my son Parker, of course, never met him. He passed away in 92. Parker was born in 96. So never met each other. But there are so many things that Parker does. Parker does not look physically like Bob Scott at all. He doesn't. But the way he stands, and I know that sounds weird, but I know you all know what I mean.
Mhm.
The way he stands, the way his clothes fit him, it's my granddaddy. It's the coolest thing. I mean, physical attributes really didn't get past, to Parker from my granddaddy, but he stands like him. I mean, I love stuff like that, but that's
I have a story like that. Every now and then I just do this. I'll be sitting, I'll just doing this. And my mom looked at me one day, she goes, my mother did that.
Isn't that
So
fun?
her mom used to just do this.
I've seen you do that.
I do.
That's
And
fun.
then
I've seen her do that.
what was
Yeah.
the other one? I can't remember, but that was oh, I'm red hair. Only person in my family that has it is my grandpa. Had it was my grandpa. So they thought I was like a mailman daughter. They're like,
Yeah, like my daughter Sophia with her curly hair.
oh, Diane, it's so nice to see you.
It's nice to see you too. It's been a while.
I know. I love this. I'm sorry I was late, you guys, but I was taking care of Mom.
That's okay. You were. You had an
What you
opportunity.
gotta do.
How perfect was that? And how is she?
Great. The doctor said that the procedure went as good as perfect, exactly the way he wanted it to, and she's going to notice a difference right away. So
Is she feeling okay right now?
she's looped out right now. She's like yelling at me, telling me, "You drive like shit." And she's like, "I'm hungry." I go, "Well, what do you want?" She goes, and then she falls asleep. And I'm like, and she wake up and she, I'm hungry. And I go, "What do you want?" She goes, "I can go for Taco Bell." So I put it in. I find a Taco Bell. I'm in the drive-thru. She goes, "I want a strawberry shake." I go, "You can't get a
At
shake."
Taco Bell.
She goes, "Where are we?" I said, "We're at Taco Bell." She goes, "I don't like Taco Bell." Oh my God. So when we're done here, I have to go find a strawberry shake, get her
Yeah,
a
you do.
hamburger. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
She's like, "Why are we in Taco Bell?" Because she said to go to Taco Bell.
It's those good drugs they gave her.
I know, I wish I could have had some.
Feeling no pain.
What are you doing for Mother's Day with her?
I don't know. We haven't really planned anything. She's still pretty weak, so we'll be here. We'll do something.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe we'll have somebody cook
Strawberry
that's
shakes.
for sure. Huh?
You got flowers and strawberry shakes.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
definitely strawberry shakes. I think there'll be a strawberry shake in the future.
Could do a whole theme around red and flowers and strawberry cake, maybe.
She, yeah, raspberry. She likes like angel food cake with raspberry whipped cream frosting kind of thing. My Aunt Pat used to make it. I used to love it.
Mm.
Sounds yummy.
What about traditions? Have you guys talked about like traditions that your mom had that you pass on, that you've passed on, or that you
We've not
do?
really talked about that. We've not really talked about that.
No, we haven't. Diane, what you got?
Oh boy. There's always certain traditions, such as the specific foods we eat on different holidays. And, again, I said, I'm not going to do that. Guess who does it? And so does my sister. So we both do the same thing. Has to be turkey at Christmas, has to be ham at Easter, and then the family things, the big Christmas Eve get-togethers, the Christmas Day get-togethers, Mother Day, usually brunch. We all get together because now that everybody's grown and has their own families, everybody wants to be with their own families. So, or we'll all get together. So yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have everybody come together and share their memories of how we just made them crazy when they were kids. So,
Oh,
how about one of you?
Michelle, what are yours?
Everything that we do, we pretty much do together. So it's not so much that I have passed any traditions down because, again, I'm still blessed enough that we all just participate.
Oh.
Kind of like, to Diane's point, we have, the same kinds of foods because that's what I want. My son's birthday was last Thursday. And when I said, we'll do Parker, he turned 25. And I said, what would you like to do for your birthday? Parker's still home. He's in grad school. He's still home. And he looked at me like I was, 10 kinds of crazy. And he said, Nana. And that's what that means. That means I want to go to Nana's and eat.
Oh.
Now, it's Nana and Dad. Those are my parents, okay? But if you just say Nana, that means Nana and Dad's house. So he said, Nana. And I was like, okay. So, he requested what we traditionally have for birthday, which is these open-faced roast beef Manhattan sandwiches that my mother makes that are amazing. And for my birthday, there is birthday cake there for people who want that. But my mom, now, we're in Kentucky. My mother was raised further south in Kentucky than we're in Louisville. And I don't know if y'all have ever heard of this, okay? My mother makes the best dessert on the planet, and it is called Blackberry Dumplings.
Oh my
Do you
God.
know what that is?
No, but I think I love it.
Okay. Well, if you think of an apple dumpling, you know what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing like that. So forget about that. It is this big, beautiful, boiling pot of blackberry goodness cooked down with the sugar and butter, and it's just amazing. And then she puts dumplings in it, like you think of dumplings that you would have, like chicken and dumplings, that kind of thing. But it's there you go. I'm trying to find the one that looks the most like hers. There's no crust. It's not a cobbler. And then you can put ice cream on it if you want. I'm a purist. I like it straight.
Yeah, I would just have it straight.
Unbelievable.
So
my mom also makes chocolate gravy. Have y'all ever had chocolate gravy? You know what that is?
No.
None of y'all are Southern girls. I cannot. Okay. Chocolate gravy. We're going to have to get y'all at my mom's, and she's going to have to make
I
some.
can't wait.
There's a
taking
picture on my Facebook. Y'all are all Facebook friends with me. Look, there's a picture on there of her chocolate gravy. It's not, because it sounds, you're thinking gravy like, like a sausage gravy or something. It's kind of that consistency. It's really thick. But you put it on biscuits. Bruce, you got a picture of chocolate gravy? There you go.
Oh,
It is out of this world. But let me tell you about my mom. They've got a pool. I was raised with a pool in the backyard, and it's a different house now, but they still have a pool. This is the way my mom is, and she's a mother to everybody. I was down there with a friend of mine, and her daughter came down. Her daughter's a year older, Bailey. She's a year older than Sophia. We were all in the pool. And, it was probably when we got out. I mean, it wasn't crazy late, but it was kind of late for this. It was probably 9:30. We're sitting on the patio. Of course, Mom, the whole time is running out, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Here's a big platter of those, or pimento cheese sandwiches, or whatever, and the sweet teas come in, and there you go, Bruce. So Bailey says, you know what would be good? Biscuits and gravy. Now it's 9:30 at night. My mother goes in the house and makes,
Bless her.
from scratch, biscuits and gravy and brings it out to everybody at the pool. Now see, that's my mama.
That's a mama.
Mama Deanie, I can't wait to come see you.
See, there's so many people who are like, how do you get adopted by the Jessies? And I'm like, no, 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 no. They are a one-daughter family. That's me.
You could have her on as a guest and show how to make it.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Let me tell you, I don't think my mom could actually give you, she's not a recipe person. She just knows how to do it.
That's better, a smush of this, a pinch of that.
Absolutely. Yes, I can't. And she hasn't chimed in. She's always watching. But
I'm sorry I swore.
Wonderful.
My mom swore. I didn't swear. It was my
You're
mom.
quoting your mother.
Oh,
But
Verbatim.
mom, you can go to a restaurant or something and eat something that's fabulous and say, okay, what is this? And my mother can tell you every ingredient that's in there, exactly how to make it and what they should have done that would make it better. And she's right. She's right. She's not being, hoity-toity. She's just right.
I love
That's
it.
a talent. That's
Yeah.
a talent.
That's a talent. I did not get that talent.
Well, we don't get everything from our parents.
I cannot.
Thank goodness for small favors.
Oh. And she plays the piano. She doesn't. She can read music, but she just sits down and listens to it. I don't want to tell you how many years of piano lessons. If you put them all together, including college, music degree, play 13 years of lessons. I can play White Christmas and not well. My mother can play anything.
Wow.
yeah, my mother can play anything too.
Isn't that great? Now,
Yeah.
do you play, Cynthia? Can you do that?
No, as a matter of fact, the New York Opera tried
Okay,
to.
that is my friend
take that
Tracy.
pictures. Oh, these are beautiful. Wait a minute, I didn't see it long enough.
Okay, that's not my mom. That's my girl Tracy. She's the one that ate biscuits and gravy with us. There's
Ooh,
some
9:30 at night.
Beautiful picture. Where y'all going? Looks like you were out dressed up.
Oh, girl, we probably, I can't tell you how soaking wet we were. We had been on that day, we had gone to 2 fall festivals in one day. We were so nasty. We were so hot. We were no. We were just out, the little, y'all have fall
That's
festivals.
just a typical Friday night, Cynthia.
And they
I
look so
don't know what you're
happy.
looking at. That's my high school. That's a high school play. But there's a great picture. I want to show my daughter and I want to show my son.
We'll do it.
Well, I
Fine.
can't get it by
Come on, thing.
myself. I don't know how to do it. It won't do it anymore. Bruce,
Send it to
go
Bruce. He
go
will be
to
a
my
magician.
album on Facebook. Go on my albums. There's an album.
Thank God
called
for
My
Bruce.
Baby. Okay, that's me and my daughter in the middle, and that's my son's girlfriend, Courtney.
Aw.
Yeah,
Very cute they are.
yeah. So, but none of those are my mom.
But you're the mom to Tracy, so that works.
Well,
you have one perfect
Tracy's
daughter,
my
one
friend.
perfect
It's my friend. She's the one. She's Bailey's mom. Yeah. But yeah, we all just take care of each other. So.
My mom was so talented, and unfortunately, I didn't get any of those talents.
Oh, not
She
true.
sang. She was a soprano, and when we lived in the Seychelles Islands, she got the first English-speaking mass there, and then played the organ and sang for every single Sunday mass. The whole 3 years we were there.
Wow.
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 So when she was younger, the New York Opera wanted to draft her, and her mother wouldn't let her go because she thought it was, a bad profession. She believed that you only were in the news when you got married and when you died.
Wow.
Period.
Okay.
I'm looking for my favorite picture of Emily.
There you go. That's my mom and dad. Look how cute they are.
Aw. I don't think I've
That's
ever
nice
seen your
picture.
dad.
That's fabulous. You can use that one again for Father's Day.
I love
Yeah.
They're on a cruise there. I was not with them, but that is a great picture.
That's a great picture. It looks like they were very happy and having fun.
They've been married for they were high school sweethearts. They've been married. They got married in 64, January of 64. So however long ago that was, 57 years, I guess. Is that right? A long time.
Okay, I just sent Bruce my favorite picture of Emily. Look at that face. That's a Christmas ornament from her second year in preschool, I think. And she couldn't get her to smile. She's like,
Doesn't everyone have ornaments like that on their tree, or ones that they made, or ones that?
And every year I find it and I post it on Facebook and say, here it is. So like for the last however many years that I've been on Facebook, you can see that picture.
I'll look for it this year. I love it.
Speaking of Christmas, we had now this is gonna be taken wrong, but we have this, I think it's a Polish tradition where you find the Christmas pickle.
Yeah, for that.
That could go two ways. But I'm talking about ornament.
Yeah, it's an ornament.
So that's one tradition.
Yeah, Diane, I think she said she always wondered what that was. But you can sell. They always in Cracker Barrel have those little pickle ornaments, and
that's what they're for.
Yeah.
And
those
then we have
ornament that you hang on the tree.
Yeah, you hide it, and then I have prizes. And one year I remember they were pushing each other, and it got pretty violent. So, we had to go in two phases, like different
Y'all
age groups.
take your pickle ornaments seriously.
I have a pickle ornament, but I didn't know about that tradition.
Yeah, and then the other tradition was with my Aunt Dolores, and she taught me how to make rum balls.
Oh, rum balls.
And when I was 16, I think that was the first time I got drunk. You taste it? She was just drinking it, so I was just copying her. So I did that with my daughter 2 years ago, and then she never did it again. She's like, "No, Mom."
We have and there's pictures of that, Bruce, if you can find. I don't know. Usually the first or second Saturday in December, we spend all day and we make every kind of candy you can imagine for Christmas. We make cutout cookies. We make there's me and my mom and Parker and Sophia. That is a kind of an older picture. That was Parker's ring ceremony night. So he was a junior in high school.
Very handsome, lovely picture, beautiful family.
Cutie pie britches. I tell you what. Yeah, that was a fun night. I thought he was I couldn't believe he was that big because he had, the high school ring on his finger, and it just made him look, more
They
like.
don't do that anymore, do they?
They still do here.
Oh, they don't do that here.
But now they change it. Now you get it when you're a sophomore here. But up until just about a couple of years ago, you got it when you were a junior, like at the end of junior year.
Yeah.
So.
Cynthia, what were your traditions?
Traditions, decorating the Christmas tree. Basically the same ones Diane mentioned.
Yeah.
Those are the traditions. And now everyone's been coming to my house. So this will be, I'm going to have to get a bigger house. Not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before. I slept 21 people here.
Oh,
and
wow.
My husband was amazing because we all ate together, but he actually moved the living room furniture outside on the yard so we could have the table.
Oh, yeah, all the way through.
So that everyone could sit. So we didn't want to separate the children from the adults, and everyone sat. It was wonderful. And then we had everyone, move to bring in the stuff and do the presents because we save all the presents. Everyone has to be there, and we do them one by one.
Oh my!
It takes hours. Sometimes you are over Christmas and there's still presents left, and it is so fun. And you get your fill of presents, and you're good. You don't need any more for another year.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's
I
nice.
do that too. I remember the first Christmas that I was married. We went to, Christmas at my husband's family, and he's one of four, and there were, all kinds of kids and all kinds of stuff. And all of a sudden, everybody opened all their presents, and there was, paper flying everywhere. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know who got what. I don't know, and even the little kids were like, oh, I got this. I don't know who it's from. I don't know. And I've just never seen anything like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that was just so foreign. Yeah, we know you're in for the long haul. You're going to be here, and you're going to watch every single present get open. We're going to ooh and ah. That's part of it.
I love watching people get presents. I love it.
do. I do.
You know, you put so much thought, and I found you that person, the perfect. You want to see their expression, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
And there's usually a story, and there's usually a cards
Yep.
that wow. And in our family, you have to read the card aloud and thank the person at the moment.
Oh yeah.
That's what we do at birthdays too.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if Clancy's going to make it. He knew that he was probably going to be late, but I don't think. Oh, wait a minute. Is there? Gotta look here. Okay, no, that was all Kellen. Okay. So there's a.
Let me in.
They're not public, but
Let me in.
yeah. I guess Clancy's maybe not going to make it. I don't know. And I hate
Oh,
that.
good. This was nice.
I know.
Sorry, I was late though. I really
That
am.
is okay. That is okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, could everyone share just if you could
Wait a
pick
minute.
something,
I
which would be
grabbed my
cool.
husband to talk about his mom.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
let's
here's
hear it.
Dale.
Hello.
Hey.
My mom's the best one ever.
No, mine is.
Mine. You have mine now.
Well, that's true. His mom is a dear. When we went to visit, she and I colored together, and we had the best time. And I had her sign her work, and she was like, "Oh, well, you have to sign my work too." And I said, "No, that's yours." She said, "Oh, no, we did it together." I said, "No, you did that." She goes, "But we spent the time together. You must sign it."
Oh,
Aw.
That's nice.
She just turned 90.
Nice.
My dad's 92.
And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have all of them. There's 6 kids total.
And I don't know if you know how tall he is. He's like really, really tall. And his mom is our mom.
5'2".
5'2".
Oh, wow.
He's like all these giants.
Love it.
Oh, I do too.
And what's your favorite tradition or something that she's always done with you?
My mom?
Yeah, but put your face in so they can see.
Oh, my mom with 6 kids was never made any kid feel like they were left out. I mean, she went to every baseball practice, football practice, cheerleader. She chauffeured piano lessons. She would take us. We didn't have very much money, so we would go in the summertime to get spending money. She would take us out to the strawberry or cherries orchard, and we would pick cherries or strawberries to earn spending money.
Nice.
So she didn't have money to give us, but she gave us a work ethic and said,
Get it right.
"You want to get some money? Here, go do this." And kids won't do that now.
Provided a means.
Yep.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah, she was an art teacher and an English teacher.
And she's a very good painter, drawer.
Oh yeah, she won a college scholarship she won an art contest, and she grew up in she was born in Colorado. She grew up in Oklahoma. She got engaged to my dad after a week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then her sister and her had a double wedding with my dad and his best friend. So,
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yeah.
That's
so
fun.
yeah, it's anyway, she's still going.
You're
I'm
lucky.
so glad that you still have her. And Cynthia, I'm glad that you have her as well.
We had a lovely time together when the boys left us alone and we could color in peace.
Yeah.
It's funny because it brought back really sweet memories for me because I remember being in Germany with my mother and coloring. It was the sword and the stone, and it was a sticker book, and you put the stickers on it, and then you colored around it. And she would always do the left picture, and I would do the right picture.
Mhm.
And it was a very, very special time for me before I got a brother and another sister and another sister.
I got in trouble with Emily's kindergarten teacher because she couldn't color within the lines because I never bought coloring books. We always just painted and drew, and she says, "Your daughter can't color in the lines." And I'm like, well,
We don't want her to. We want her outside the line.
I don't want her in the box. I want her out of the box with me. So we had to practice a little bit, and then she was okay.
Oh, that's fine. I don't think your kindergarten teacher should have gotten you in trouble.
Well, no, she just made the comment. I'm like, I didn't even think of that. I'm like, because I thought, what are these coloring books?
And so what? That's even better.
Yeah, I got all these great pictures. She got a picture of she drew a picture of the Eiffel Tower and me and her holding hands under it. Just little stick figure things, and I love those pictures.
You have to send one of those to Jennifer Goodamore. She loves the Eiffel Tower. That would be cute. Make a little copy of it with a little.
Oh yeah,
It would
Next
be.
time you need to write a thank you note or something, go. This was drawn and.
a card that wows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Bruce, can you find one more thing on my Facebook page? And I won't make y'all look at anything else, I promise. Can you find it's a Batman picture?
Thank you, honey. That was wonderful.
Can you find the Batman? It's a picture of about 10 different Batman.
Who wants to see Michelle's new card?
Huh?
Who wants to see Michelle's new card?
Me.
I used your lips.
I do.
I know. First, I looked at them. I was like, "What are those?"
Oh,
I'm like,
yes.
"What is it?"
That is so you. You're beautiful.
That is
lips.
how big my mouth is. I sent Kellen
You
something,
kissed.
and I didn't put a card. I did not have a card that wowed. I just took one of my sticky notes. Do you have it? Do you have
I
it?
have
there?
it.
And this was my card to her. There you go.
Yeah. I always.
So I scanned it and I made it a card.
Fantastic. You can do that into a business card. You can have all sorts of fun with that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I love it. And
It's the
leopard
essence.
print.
It's sparkly.
I don't
It's
think
pink,
Bruce
and
can
it's
find
leopard.
Batman's.
Want me to look for it?
You see? Do you know the one I'm talking about, Kellen? It's gonna be in the one, I guess Michelle's photos or where it should be, or
Okay,
uploads or
let's see.
something.
Oh, there you are. Okay. So I need. Oh wait, what's that? I'm
And I
probably.
just want to show the picture of Parker and the picture of Sophia. And
I'm looking for Batman.
yeah, I can't because I feel bad. I don't know why. I don't know how to do this. It was working. And I got the picture of Mom up there.
How long ago was it?
A minute,
Okay, so
2 years, probably.
oh my God, Sophia was such a cute. little-
Look, there's my baby.
Adorable.
Sophia. Yeah, and just a few minutes after that, we took Sophia's dress off of her, and she had pictures made with a hula skirt, grass skirt, and a coconut bra. So cute, so cute. That was a minute ago because they're 18 and 25 now.
Oh my gosh.
So
Where did the
I don't know.
time go? You know, mine came up and said, "Mom, your hands are so small." I don't have little hands, and his were so big. I was like, "Uh-oh, he's gonna be a lady killer." Are you kidding?
Oh, there's a great picture of you and Tim Lord.
What a picture of me and Tim, of me and
Yeah,
Tim.
let's see it.
It's a
Are you putting it
screenshot.
Oh, wait, can you see this? Can you see that?
Oh,
Did he find it?
No,
oh.
but can you see that?
Yeah, that's good.
That's
see.
my beautiful Parker.
I keep a picture of my mom as my screensaver,
Oh, I love that.
so I see her every day. Every time I open my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, these are great pictures of Sophia.
Huh?
Well, we can't see.
You know, I'm trying to find the Batman, but I'm
I
going
know
through
that's what I
the.
want to show you is the Batman picture.
Oh, there's a kitty cat.
That's not it.
Is it just one picture, or is there
Yeah,
like a?
it's a drawing.
Oh, it's a drawing.
Yeah, it's a drawing. You know
I haven't
what?
seen any drawings yet.
So, moms, if you want to give your children a great present, you can give them Risk Forward. We haven't picked
Yeah.
our winner yet, so you can still tell us how you're risking forward.
Absolutely.
May 16th,
Absolutely.
we're revealing the winner of a book.
Woo woo. I can't find it, Michelle.
Okay. Well,
Did you
here it
read
is.
the
It's got a watermark on it. You can't see how good that is.
Oh, there.
See that? That's what look, there we go. That's what my baby girl drew. It's the evolution of Batman.
How
She's
cool.
pretty good.
Yeah, we need to see that again.
Yeah, I'm trying. It's on my Facebook page, but I don't know how to share my screen anymore.
Well, that's okay. We'll all go to your Facebook page. And
Everybody's
Everybody in the world, go to her Facebook page, and then comment.
Oh, guess what? I think I just figured out how to do it.
Oh shoot! Hold on.
I think.
Decline.
I think.
Down at the bottom, it says share.
Wait a minute. Can you see that?
Yes.
Can you see that? That's my Sophia. And there's
Where's
my
that taken?
Parker. Huh?
Where's that taken?
That is on the roof of a hotel here in town in Louisville. That's her senior picture, or one of them, And that's Parker, and I just made that sitting at my kitchen table because I love it. And look at this picture. This is them when they were little guys. Can you see that?
All I see is Sophia still.
Okay.
It went away.
Parker. Oops. No Parker. No Parker and Sophia being little and cute. Yeah, it's okay.
Got it.
We'll stop.
I love that we're sharing pictures.
I do too.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was Cynthia's idea.
Yeah. Oh, here. Ready?
Oh, look at her.
Wow. That's
All
great.
6 feet of her.
All grown. Is she
Woohoo.
that tall? Is she 6 feet tall?
Oh no, she's like 5'11".
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay. It's almost Mother's Day. You're entitled.
I'm making all the centerpieces for the senior ball.
Of course
And
you
they're
are.
all gonna have their name on them.
You are so creative. That is
It's gonna
fantastic.
be a stick in the centerpiece, and then they all get to take one home.
They'll keep it forever. Cards that wow.
Oh, good.
Graduations that wow. I'm excited.
Very nice.
I'm excited and sad.
It's just a whole new. One of the things that we talked about, I think, before you joined, Helen, is just it's a whole new chapter, and you get to appreciate your kids and love your kids in a whole new way. When they're not, when they're independent and grown, and
It's the friendship thing can kick in.
yeah, it's just different.
I'm still stupid, but we're friends.
Well, but my mom has always told me, she said, I never loved you less just because you got longer. And think about it. I still love you just as much, even though you got longer. And man, she's right. But it just takes on a whole new life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's gonna be just great things I just see in her future. As long as she listens to every word I say.
That's right. That's right. Do what we say.
No, I'm just telling her the opposite, so she'll just do what I want without her knowing that she's doing what I want.
So,
Go left.
Smart.
does anybody? We probably need to wind up soon. Is there anybody have like a piece of advice, or maybe just? I know it's difficult to narrow it down to just one thing that we've learned from our moms, but anything that you learned from your mom that you wanted to make sure that you passed on to your children?
I think it was when I just had Emily, I was so like OCD clean the house. That was like the priority, make sure that everything was vacuumed and cleaned and dusted and no dishes in the sink. And then one day my mom said, sit on the floor with your daughter. She says, the dishes will wait. She says, you'll never look back and say, oh, I wish I'd done those dishes. And from that point on, I enjoyed my daughter every minute.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
So that would be and I will tell her that someday when she starts listening. Maybe 10 years.
They listen more than you may think
No, I know.
she's not listening, but she is. She is. Diane, how about you? You have anything you want to share?
During the period of time when I went through my divorce and I was in my angry phase, my mother said to me, do you want to get in? And I was so angry at that point. I just, And she said, if you want to get even, make your life the best you can make it. Because
That's good.
expecting that. And I remember thinking, that's your advice. And about 3-4 years later, after, the anger and the pain and all that went away, I said to my mother, you gave me this advice and it was the best advice I had ever been given. So she was right. My mother has told us children multiple things that have all turned out to be correct. So she's very wise, and very kind. So I'm lucky.
The day I gave birth, my mom got smart.
Yeah.
Seriously,
That's
she
true.
became a genius.
Yep, that's true. So
Oh my goodness.
Miss Cynthia.
Well, it's interesting. My mom would sign her name and do this little swirl like this underneath it or on the side. And that has become my signature. I mean, at every card, I always put the little thing and then put my name underneath it. And in a guest book, she would write a little poem or something. And my favorite one, she always write, life without friends is like a garden without flowers.
Oh.
And I always was like, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice.
She was
Yeah.
kind and sweet to absolutely everyone. I think she taught me that. We were just as nice to the driver as the CEO of the company or what the commander. It was, and I've always been that way. It never even occurred to me that there was a difference.
Right.
Black, white, green, red, important, non-important, poor, all the same and all welcome at our table. So I really hope I pass that down to my son and it will go through generations since he just got engaged.
Oh, okay.
He was like, Mom, you should be selling everything and moving up here. You're going to have grandchildren. I'm like, it's too cold for me up there. You'll come down to visit me.
Come down here. Wow.
Okay, Michelle.
It's your turn, Michelle.
You know, mine, I've said it on the show, but I think I've said it on here before. I know I've had a discussion about it actually on Clubhouse before, but my mother, when I was growing up, if we were in a social situation, they had friends over, we were out somewhere. If little 4-year-old Michelle had something to say, everyone stopped, or certainly my mother did, gave me her undivided attention, and I said whatever I wanted to say. Okay. And, you know, I didn't think about it so much at the time. I didn't think about it really, I guess, until I became a mother. And, you know, so many people just disregard children. You know, what you have to say is not important, or, oh, wait, the grown-ups are talking. You know, you go, not my mom. You know, what I had to say was important. Whether it really was or not, you know,
Right.
if I wanted to say it, if it was important to me and I needed to express myself, then I needed, you know, to be listened to. And that is something, you know, there's a little lesson, then of course a bigger lesson there. And that is really something that I have tried to instill in my children. But that I got, and I say my mom, my dad was certainly the same way. You know, it wasn't, your voice is less because of your youth. Absolutely not. Absolutely
That's
not.
great.
And, yeah, it is. It is. So I've always tried really hard, you know, and not just with my children, but with anyone's children,
Mhm.
you know, because a lot of times if they're, you know, it's like, you know, wait a minute, honey, wait, the grown-ups are talking, you know, because you know what, even if you think they don't notice that, and they don't, they do, you know, anybody would. So I love her.
Thank you.
So
Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for inviting us.
it was great. And I thank you. We're sorry we missed you.
Yeah.
I have heard him speak very fondly of his mother before, and was just, like I said, kind of interested to get a male perspective, but we'll do that another time.
Yes, we
She was
Sounds
doing the
good.
best thing, taking care of her mother.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. So anybody have anything else that you would like to say?
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes,
with
happy
all the
Mother's
moms
Day.
out there, everybody, happy
Yeah.
Mother's Day. Absolutely. And yeah, thanks for joining us. And
Yeah. Have a great evening. Thank you for joining us. If you like what you saw, please share it. And if it's on the replay, you can share it then too.
that's
So
right.
we'll see you next week. Have a great evening.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.